What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Poor Michigan Reviews. I tell myself this every single year. I will not review Hopslam. I've done it too many times. I've had a lot of versions of Hopslam, guys, and I've reviewed quite a few on the channel with you guys. Hopslam came in today. I'm here, and I'm guilty. I'm going to review this one for you guys. I just thought it was necessary. It's a Michigan beer channel. Why not break it down and tell you what I feel about the 2023 version, I guess we could say. I did not do any digging for this beer. I don't know why it came out in October this year. Usually it would be in 2023 or January, I believe. Here we are in October, guys, and it's a Hopslam. So I'm going to call this a 2023 October Hopslam, if you will. And again, this is the same label we're accustomed to seeing. We have 10% alcohol. Nothing's changed, although I know the ownership has been changed. There's been a different guidance for Bell's, guys. Obviously, it's not Larry Bell anymore. We have a packaged on date of 10/10/22. Today's October 19th, time of recording, so this is 9 days old, if you will. Shelf life 3 months. And again, I'm not sure why I'm here reviewing this with you guys, but I know some of you out there want to know about it, and I'm just going to give you my take. I'm not going to go in depth. I've had so many Hopslams. But I am curious. Did something change? Is this better or worse than what I remember? Hopslam over the years, I feel like I enjoyed it way early on, years and years ago. With the ever-changing beers and beer quality, kind of competition has been raised. The bar's been raised. I seem to enjoy Hopslam a little bit less in recent memory. So is that maybe more my opinion? Did the recipe change? It's up for debate, guys, so I don't know, but here we go. This is this year's version. Let's check it out. Does it look different in the glass? Proper glassware, Michigan. Looks a lot darker on camera, but again, it's that honey, golden yellow, a little bit of copper amber going on. A lot darker on camera. I would not say it's that dark, but it's certainly got that amber, darkish kind of quality to it. That's reaffirmed. But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit more like this, I would say, to my viewpoint. But you have moderate carbonation streaming to the top, pretty good actually, and you almost have this off-white, tannish white head. It's almost like a little caramel tossed in on the head, and it has very nice head retention. I actually don't remember it being that creamy, to be honest, but is it flawed memory? It very well could be. It's hanging on pretty good, though. I will say I don't really remember that, but maybe I'm just losing it, guys. So 2023 Hopslam. Let's go do an aroma. It smells nice. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like in other years it didn't pop as much as I had thought. This one seems very bright and citrusy, grapefruity, slight biscuity, caramel hop quality in there. Like very, very grapefruit, stone fruit kind of combination, almost tropical, if you will. But now it seems more muddled. I've gotten used to it, so you got a little bit more of like resinous pine, a little bit of like floral earthiness to it. But I will say it smells very attractive and pleasant on the nose. Maybe a dash more than I remember, but what matters is how it tastes, guys. We're diving in 2023, October, Hopslam. Cheers. Man, when you first drink it, it's what hits me is like that ethanol, gasoline-y kind of 10% beer that you're afraid of, because it does come through that ethanol burn a little bit. It's not a burn. It's more just like this creamy, subtle hop quality that kind of is edged out by this gasoline, ethanol-y kind of big presence that you know the 10% is showing itself. The hops do get muddled out by that. I will say this is not ice cold, but very cold. And I'm still picking up on that ethanol kind of ABV burn, if you will. It's chewy. It's kind of a big, medium, upper medium mouthfeel. Kind of got that hoppy pine cone, honey drizzled all over it. You're definitely getting the sweet honey quality infused into this beer. That's very apparent. I feel like it's got more of that this year maybe than last. The grapefruit is kind of drowned out a little bit by this big caramel kind of amber kind of vibe that inserts its hoppiness, kind of that piney hop quality that definitely dominates the palate, but it's got more like caramel floral notes than I remember. I feel like the caramel quality is kind of pairing with the honey very, very well. And I think that part's actually shining rather than like this grapefruity kind of hoppy brightness. The brightness has been kind of muddled down again by the caramel, resinous pine and honey sweetness through the middle. That's definitely the most dominating factor. More of that caramel maltiness, if you will, more than I remember now. Fresh palate today. Maybe I'm picking up on things I didn't in past years, potentially. That's hard to say. It's, again, up for debate. Overall, very pleasant. I will say it's got a very nice hop quality that does alleviate the alcohol burn. At first, you really pick up on that astringentness. It's faded out. The resinous pine, the honey, the caramel, the sweet kind of honey maltiness through the middle is definitely shining in this beer this year. And I will say the balance is more efficient than I remember in prior years. And I will say it's drowned out that 10% very well and made it hoppy, sweet, but yet dry and balanced on the back end, and it makes it very pleasant through the middle. Like, my palate at first was not ready for this beer, but I am enjoying it now that I'm sipping on it. If this warms up, I don't think you're going to really enjoy this at 10%. I'll hold true to that statement that in prior years this would turn to a malt bomb and be possibly disgusting. But I will say I'm picking up on that grapefruity citrus and honey sweetness from the front and middle, and then it goes into that nice resinous pine, a little bit of ethanol burn on the back end. Overall, I really like the mouthfeel. I think it's got like more grit to it, that caramel malt floral mixture, a little bit more dominant through the middle, and it's actually offsetting some of that 10% and some of that hop burn, if you will. I actually think this is a very good version of Hopslam. Do I go goo goo gaga over it? No. But remember, guys, this is going to be like $16 to $18 in that range. Are there other good options for a 10% IPA? Yes, there are, and there wasn't always. So there's always that new competition debate. You know, is it worth it? Is this a good version of Hopslam? I think absolutely. I think it's smooth and ever so soft through the middle. And again, I think the malt, that caramel sweetness to kick a dead horse, is the really dominant driver to keep this beer very smooth and subtly bright through the middle and through the finish. It's very nice, and my palate actually enjoys this, even though it's 10%. Yeah, it's a good beer. I'm gonna go with a 4.1 out of 5, guys. There's a lot of great beers out there. Back in the day, I might have rated this higher, but where I stand from today's 2022-2023 outlook and perspective, 4.1 out of 5. Fantastic 10% IPA from Bell's. I think they've done a fantastic job this year. So that's my take on this one, guys. I hope I didn't bore you too much. Thank you for being here. I'll catch you on the next review. Cheers.